Hello, I am currently sitting in a 2025 Toyota Grand Highlander LE, and I'm going to run through all the buttons for you. If you find this video helpful, please hit that subscribe button. Thank you. Starting in the middle with the shifter, you can pull it back into reverse. It will bring up the backup camera for you. Then you have neutral, drive, and if you go over to the left, you can shift through the gears manually. This vehicle does have electronic park brake, so every time you put the vehicle in park, it automatically engages the park brake. And when you take it out of park, it automatically disengages the park brake. Next to that, you have a hold button. If you turn that on, you'll see a green hold light on the dash. That means it's on. Then if you put the vehicle in drive, you'll see an orange one above it, which means it's active. You can actually take your foot off the brake while the vehicle's in drive and it won't go anywhere. Say you're sitting in a drive-thru and you get tired of holding your foot on the brake, it'll hold it for you. Then when you're ready to move forward a spot, you just tap the gas pedal. It will release, move forward a spot, then push down hard on the brake, and it'll activate again. Behind that, you do have a stop-start button, so this vehicle will shut down the engine at stoplights. If you don't like that feature, you can turn it off right there. This will turn off traction control. Then you got a couple drive modes right here. If you push Eco, it'll say Eco on the dash. There's also Sport and then Normal. Eco is going to try to make it as fuel efficient as possible. Sport is going to try to give you all the power that it can, and then Normal is for normal driving. This vehicle is all-wheel drive, so it's front-wheel drive most of the time, and if the front wheels slip, it kicks in the back wheels automatically. You do have a mud and sand and a rock and dirt mode if you're in some more serious off-road conditions. It also has a snow mode, so if it's slippery or icy out or anything like that, you can activate snow mode and it'll give the transmission and four-wheel drive system a heads up for those conditions. Then you have like a downhill descent control button right here. You can turn this on when you're going down hills or mountains, and it'll kind of use the transmission to slow the vehicle down so you don't have to use the brakes as much. This vehicle has 3-zone auto climate control. So this left dial will change the temperature for the driver's side. This auto function right here is almost like a thermostat for your vehicle. So if it's on auto 70 and it's hot out, it'll cool it down to 70. And if it's cold out, it'll heat it up to 70. Next to that, you can turn the climate control off. Down here, this vehicle actually has a heating pad underneath the windshield wipers. So in the wintertime, you can heat the wipers up so they don't freeze to the windshield as easily. You have front window defrost right here, so it'll blow all the air up on the front windshield. And then this will do back window and side mirror de-icer. The sync button right here will make the rear and the passenger side temperature the same as the driver. Then you have fan speeds up and down. You can change where you want the vents to blow. This will control the temperature for the rear. If you want to turn off the rear climate control, you just hit this and then the vents won't blow back there. If you want to change the fan speed or the vents in the back only, you can hit rear climate. It'll put a little line there, and then you can change the fan speeds and the vents in the back only. Then you have recirculate on and off right there. This will do direct air to occupied front seats. So if there's just one person in the driver's seat, it'll actually just focus on the driver's side vents. Then you have AC on and off right there. In the top left corner of the radio screen, you have your cloud navigation. You do have to have an active subscription for this through Toyota, and then you'll have built-in maps on the radio. Otherwise, you can use wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto to use your phone's navigation on the screen for free. Then you have your music symbol right here. So at the top you have favorites, where it'll show all your favorites off to the right. Then you have tune, where you can do FM, AM, and XM. You do get 3 months free XM radio with every new Toyota. So if you go Sirius XM channel 56, tune the channel, it'll bring it up on the right side for you. If you like that station, you want to make sure the heart is lit up, and it'll put it on your favorites list. And if you don't like that, you can just unheart it and it'll remove it. Down here, you can go channel by channel. You can pause it and back it up if you missed a song. You can even hit notify me, and if you like that artist or song, you can check mark it and it'll tell you if it's playing on any XM station. Then if you go back, you can do FM, AM, and XM. This is for finding music. So if you're looking for XM music and you want rock music, it'll give you all the rock stations right there. The phone icon, if your Bluetooth, Apple CarPlay, or Android Auto is hooked up, it'll just take you into your phone contacts. Then you got the vehicle tab here. You can do some climate control stuff up on the screen. Otherwise, you have trip information, so you can do range to empty and miles per gallon that you're getting. Then you have vehicle alert. It'll tell you if anything's wrong with the vehicle. And then the last tab is the settings. You can log into your profile, change the date and time, make all kinds of different vehicle customizations. Up above you have map light, map light. This will turn all the lights in the vehicle on. The one that says door, if it's pushed in, anytime you open a door, the lights will come on. Then in front of that, you have your SOS Safety Connect button. So basically, if you were to get a flat tire, have some sort of emergency, you could push that button. It would call Toyota, and then they could send help your way. Behind the steering wheel, you have your wipers. If you go up to mist, it'll do one swipe and then off. One click down is a delayed setting where you can adjust the delay time. Then you have low, then you have high. If you pull this lever towards you, it'll spray and clean the front windshield. If you push it away from you, it'll spray and clean the back windshield. And then you can twist the end here to do a delayed setting for the back wiper and then on for the back wiper. On the other side, you have the headlights. You can go all the way down to DRL off, which is daytime running lights off. No lights at all. Most people leave it on auto all the time. They'll turn on and off on their own. Then there's park lights and headlights. Forward for high beam, back for low beam. On the right side of the steering wheel, you have mode, which will go through AM, FM, XM, Bluetooth music, all your sources. Then these arrows here will go through your favorite radio stations, or if you're listening to like Amazon Music, it'll go next song and back a song. This vehicle does have adaptive cruise control. So basically, if you're driving down the highway with the cruise control set at 70 miles per hour and you come up on a car that's going any slower, it'll automatically sense that car, slow down, and match their speed. To set that, you get to the speed you want to set it at, and you push this top left button right here. Then it'll say set at 70 miles per hour up on the dash. If you want to bump it up to 72, you can go 1, 2. If you want to go back down to 70, you can go 1, 2. If you want to cancel it, you can hit cancel or tap the brake pedal. You do have a zone selector, so you can choose 4, 3, 2, and 1, and that's how close it'll follow the vehicle in front of you. And if you don't like the adaptive cruise control, you can actually hit the mode button to switch it over to regular cruise control where it won't slow you down. Then this vehicle does have lane trace assist. So basically, if you're going down the highway with the cruise control set, it'll look ahead at the lines in front of you and try to keep you perfectly centered. If you don't like that feature, you can turn it off right here. Then over here, you have the volume controls, so you can turn the radio up and down. Next to that, you have a voice command button. Tune to XM channel 57.
Tuning to Sirius XM channel 57.
Above that, the phone icon. If you get a call from somebody, it'll say call from whoever on the screen. You can hit this to answer it, hit it again to hang up. And then this is like a clear button, so if you ever get a notification up on the screen, you can hit that to clear it. Then the left, right, up and down arrows is for customizing the center display. So you can go up and down through those side tabs, and then right and left through those bottom tabs. So you can have some fuel economy stuff. You've got radar, cruise, lane departure, and a compass. What's playing on the radio station. Vehicle information like trip distance and time, trip A, trip B, tire pressures, all-wheel drive control. There's settings for all your safety equipment you can turn on and off. And then messages, if anything's wrong with the vehicle, it'll tell you right there. Over on the left side of the steering wheel, you have your automatic high beams. So basically, if you're driving down the highway at night with your high beams on and you forget to dim them when you meet another car, it can sense their headlights and dim them for you automatically. If you like that feature, you want it lit up like that. Then over here, you have a power liftgate button. So basically, if you hold the liftgate button for about 2 seconds, it'll open. And if you hold it again, it'll close. Up here says ODO and trip. So you can actually hit that to go through odometer, trip A, and trip B. And then next to it, you have that up and down arrow. That will adjust the brightness of the instrument panel. Then down here, you have a lever you can pull towards you to pop the hood. And next to that, you have a button to open the fuel door. Finally, on the driver door, you have the window lock. So if you turn that on, nobody in the vehicle will be able to roll the windows up or down. Then you have all 4 window controls right here. They are all one-touch auto up and down. So if you give it a quick push, it rolls all the way down. And if you lift up on it real quick, it'll roll all the way up. Then you have unlock and lock for the doors. If you want to adjust the mirrors, you push the left one, move the mirror around, push the right one, move the mirror around. And then if you put it back in the center, if you bump it, it won't go anywhere. And that should be all the buttons on this 2025 Toyota Grand Highlander LE. If you found this video helpful, please hit that subscribe button. Thank you.